For today's video, I don't even need to give you an intro. You know why we are here.
That is straight up either metal or it's glass because it's reflective.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jaclyn Hill was a good woman, but she was a liar. Okay, the funeral, Jaclyn Hill. Okay, we need to talk. Jaclyn Hill's in the drama again, girl. I cannot freaking believe it. Everyone's talking about Jaclyn Hill and what she said, oh my god, what she said recently on her Instagram story, which I kind of found interesting too. Very quickly, this video is sponsored at the house by Manscaped. Thank you, Manscaped, for sponsoring this video. TSA friendly, waterproof, and rechargeable over there at Manscaped. If you pick up one of their lawnmowers, they have amazing packages going on right now, so you get to try a little bit of everything without breaking the bank. Thank you, Manscaped, for sponsoring this video. Definitely check out their packages. Let's get on with this drama. So for those of you who are not caught up on the drama, Jaclyn Hill came out with lipstick, and a lot of people just didn't like him because they said there was hair in it, there was like mold, there was all these different things, and then people kept linking it up or whatever. So much so that Jaclyn Hill said that everyone will get a refund on their lipsticks. Okay, so much time has passed. I think it's been over a year, and Jaclyn Hill posted this on her Instagram story. Not me wearing my lipsticks that people claim were contaminated, filled with mold, and harming people, bad bitches only. And then she puts the lipstick on like she's not bothered. So then someone asked her, so were they not contaminated? And then Jaclyn Hill responded. She took a screenshot of it and she said, LMAO, no. 2% of my lipsticks had white fuzzies and air bubbles in them. 2%. That's how loud the internet is. All the people who claim there was mold, contamination, etc. lied for views, and I sat back and took it and let it destroy me. I will never do that again. Do I think some people lie for views? I don't know. I think that like when I got the lipstick, oh, it's this, I guess the Charlotte Tilbury one right here. When I got the lipstick, right, I looked at it and I was like, well, even if it was like a good, decently great lipstick, you hear all this information when people are telling you, and you're like, well, maybe that is the hair right there, girl, maybe. You know, it was a very interesting time. Jaclyn Hill sat down and she said that she was gonna spend $100,000 and do this investigation into it. She talked about VATs and that they were cleaning it with a certain type of glove or whatever.
But it's embarrassing for me to not see you guys fully happy, and I am so sorry that any of you are experiencing anything less than absolute perfection from my first launch. And I will do whatever it takes to make it up for you. I will send you a brand new lipstick. I will pay for it myself. I'll give you a full refund. I don't care. I want you guys to experience the products that I approved, that I love, and what I want to create for my brand going forward. Next, let's talk about the white fuzzies. This is the thing that gets me going. So when I first heard the definition and the reason for these white fuzzies on some of these lipsticks, I 100% did not believe it. I got very upset and I was like, why are you lying to me? Why are you trying to treat me like I'm an idiot? This is ridiculous. Like, I need a better explanation. But after thorough investigation, we know what the actual issue is. And I know that a lot of you guys are gonna have a hard time believing this because I did as well. This is the truth. Because my lipstick component is a silver, shiny, almost metal-like material, my lab, instead of using a standard glove that they would use in the lab, they decided to use white cotton gloves. They're like fluffy white gloves because they didn't want the standard gloves to put any smears on this component, to in any way have any sort of prints on it. So they wanted to do a white fluffy glove. First, when I heard this, I thought, but wait, how are a couple people wearing white fluffy gloves gonna put this many fluffy white little fuzzies all over my product? That doesn't make sense, right? Well, then once I started seeing videos and I started seeing proof, and then my team actually did our own investigation, it actually made a lot more sense in my mind, and I'll tell you guys exactly what that is. We have several people, up to 20 people, working on my lipsticks on the line every single day as they are being produced, and every single one of those people are wearing white gloves. When I tell you guys how many times a day they have to change gloves and put on new ones, it's crazy. Every time they need to take a call, they have to step off the floor, off the line, out of the production area, they have to take off their gloves, and they have to get brand new ones when they walk back in. They have to take off their hair nets, they have to take off their beard nets, they have to replace everything once they come back in. They don't get to walk out, go to the bathroom, put on the same gloves, and come back in. So when you think about 15, 20 people working on a line, all replacing their gloves every 30 minutes, 45 minutes, hour and a half, it's a lot of brand new, freshly white gloves coming in to that region that is spreading lint all over the product. Not acceptable at all. And the second we saw this, we changed to different gloves that will not be giving you this issue whatsoever. On top of that, they were cleaning my vats, which is the big, humongous bucket that has my batches inside of it. They were cleaning those vats with like this white fiber, almost towel going through it. And that's been happening about once a day, they said, to sometimes twice a day, depending how quickly we're moving through batches. So those two things combined, that is what you are experiencing, are little white cotton fibers coming off of their gloves. And it is so beyond unacceptable. And I am so sorry. But what people are experiencing is it's showing up in the mail and it's almost having like a little sweat mark, like a little like circular sweat mark, or like little like sweat dots. And then when you swatch it, the lipstick kind of leans to the side, and then it's got like a little line on it because it's a very creamy, very emollient based product.
I don't know, it was just a lot of scandal. We never really found out what happened to her lipstick, why it happened that way. I kind of feel like there were some people who spoke out against Jaclyn Hill who maybe shouldn't have. Do I feel like some people used it for views and attention? Yeah, I do feel that way. Do I feel like some people generally didn't like her lipsticks and there was fuzzies in it? Yeah, 2% of it. She admitted it right here. What's so interesting is that back then, it was a big deal, and now she's acting like it's not. After that, right, after that happened, she came out with these. And I have it right here. These are the liquid lipsticks. So let me show you this one right quick. And this is called Empowered. So this is a lipstick. I'm gonna give it a little swatch. You know, it's a liquid lipstick, right? And since then, she hasn't done a lipstick bullet, like, you know, something like this. She hasn't done anything like this. She just went straight to, like that. Lipstick bullets, that's what she's not doing. The fact that she did this now in her Instagram story tells me that she might be redoing. That liquid lipsticks may be a thing of the past, I don't know. But I think she might go back to this style. I'm just saying, because why else would she bring it up? Like nothing ever happened. When these came out, people really wanted to give Jaclyn Hill a second chance, and they were decent. But, you know, it came on the market, people bought it, and it just kind of fizzled out. And here she is again acting like really nothing really happened. The interesting thing is when everyone came out against Jaclyn Hill and all these videos were made about her, she fell into a little dark depression, and she said that she started drinking a lot more, that she gained a lot of weight, and it really hurt her mentally. And then she took like some time off, and then she came back to YouTube and she had dropped these. Was like shortly after, like just like redoing it, but she hasn't dropped the bullet. So do I think that some of the online attention got to her? I think it really did. She said right here, it destroyed her. I think a lot of people, they were out to destroy her, or if they weren't, they didn't like her so much that when they broke her down so bad, they didn't feel sorry for her at all. Like they didn't really care. I think when time passed, they were like, oh, okay, well, I guess we do care now about it and stuff like that. So it's very interesting. I think that the whole thing with Jaclyn Hill now coming out and just kind of like nonchalantly say, oh, only 2%, really upsets people, because it was more than 2% is what a lot of people are saying. A lot of people forgot about it. Okay, a whole pandemic has like passed, or are we still in it? Or whatever, I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? Like, so much has happened. So she should not have even brought it up. She should not even mentioned it, because she herself has failed time and time again to show us the real results of the vat or the batches or whatever. I mean, the lipsticks were bad. I mean, she literally just could have came on camera and said, you guys, I effed up. I thought they were good to go. You know, I'm not in the lab cooking these things up. You know, I know a good formula, and this was a good formula, and it just didn't come out the way I wanted it to. So I just want to refund everybody the money. You can keep the lipsticks if you want. That whole thing, right? But she didn't say that. She was more like on the defensive side of like, well, I don't know. I'm going to spend $100,000 and get down to it. And it was because this and that. Like, just own it. And that's one thing she didn't do, is go on there and be like, you know, I tried. I thought the lab I was using was good enough, because that's another thing. That was a huge debate. Everyone wants to know, well, what lab was she using? Because they didn't want to use the same lab as hers, if that's the, you know what I'm saying, if that's the case. But she can't say what lab she used, because, you know, I guess it's against her contract with them to say that she was using this certain lab. So with that being said, I kind of feel like she never really could fully address what happened. But what she could have done is just say, you know what, guys, I effed up, I messed up. The lipsticks didn't come out as good as I want them to. Everyone hates them online. I think they're great. I know they're great, but people are saying that there's hairs in it. You know, if you want to return it, you can, but I'm just going to refund everybody the money. I'm sorry. She could have just said that and just took ownership, but she didn't do that. Till this day, people were still like shook about it. Jaclyn Hill is very controversial. She's very controversial. She has made it this far, and I think that this right here, this Instagram post, is her being controversial again, because she knew people were going to be like, what? What do you mean? What do you, like that? Because if she didn't think that, she wouldn't have done it. Especially now What has Jaclyn Hill launched recently? Her last big thing was her palette that she did with her mom, that she strategically used other influencers in the packaging. It's a great PR move. But what is she launching next? You know, Jaclyn Hill is inside Ulta. And when you're inside big box stores like that, they want a new product from you every 6 to 8 weeks to get people to come in and buy. So I think, that's my opinion, she's gonna do another lipstick bullet. I think she's gonna do something like this again. She's gonna attempt to do it. That's what I think. I have no proof. I just have my opinion. It's my opinion. I think that she's gonna do that. I don't know. I think she's a smart girl, but sometimes it's like, you didn't need to do that. You went too far, Jaclyn Hill type vibe. But let me know what you think about that drama in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, I love you so much.